You gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them all. I choose you.
Hello, and welcome to I Choose You, the podcast about cooking and eating Pokemon. My name is Jeremy Zielik, and I'm the host and Alton Brown of the group. Joining me this week, as always, is...
Your friend in this show, Ben Montoya.
Ian Davis, the Jiminy Cricket.
Oh.
Yeah, you are. And the Arnold Palmer, Evan Opry.
Wow.
The Arnold Palmer of the group. Does that is it more in the beverage category of Arnold Palmer or the golfer
He's
category?
right there. Look at him.
Yeah, definitely not the golfer category.
But he's on his can.
It's true. He's right here.
Is that the Arizona?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
The half
Excellent.
and half, as some would call it.
Yeah.
Is it alcoholic or just regular Arizona or just regular Arnold Palmer?
This is regular. You bring up a good point, though. They have ventured into the realm of spiked teas.
Yes.
So, which I haven't tried yet.
Look, I figure that every time in the last, let's say 15-ish years, as the craft brewing revolution swept across the nation, you now have to take a drink, and it could be any regular drink, and then you got to be like, what if we just zhuzhed it up with a little bit of that alcohol?
It's not even zhuzhing, because it's just very simple grain alcohol that's not even good, right?
I was gonna say,
the cheapest way you could possibly get drunk.
Yeah, whatever middleman producer that White Claw got, they really struck a gold mine, because I'm sure that a lot of these other branded drinks that just add that cheap grain, not liquor, I guess malt beverage kind of situation, those guys probably get so much business now.
Yeah.
For having a nameless
Malt Beverage Incorporated.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, White Claw's a perfect example, because early 2010s, LaCroix comes on the scene. I don't know when it actually came on the scene. It's probably been around long before, but I remember...
Wait, we looked this up. It's from the 80s.
Yes,
the original
it's from the 80s.
Company is from the 80s.
Yes, but I encounter LaCroix for the first time in the early 2010s. And that's all that matters.
History starts and ends when Jeremy recognizes
it.
Yes,
when I observe it. But my point is that we can all agree that seltzer seemed to really pop off in the early to mid 2010s. It became a real thing. And then in the mid 2010s, I'd say 2015 to 2017 time period, White Claw became a thing. Now, I don't know if it was older than that, but it definitely feels like the seltzer wagon was rising. That's not the metaphor there.
The seltzer tide,
the seltzer tide was rising, fizzing up, kind of situation. And someone was like, "God damn! What if we just made it 4% ABV? Boom! The ability to commit crime increases tenfold because of the legality of a White Claw." So I think that's every time I go to a liquor store or something like that, you see them now, and they're not Four Loko. The Four Loko kind of falls in the same bucket of what I'm talking about, where it's weird energy drink you buy at a 7-Eleven, but what if we just poured tequila into it, kind of thing. So
now they got
that's
Beatbox.
Yes.
Seen this one, Beatbox?
I have not seen this one, Beatbox. Tell us about Beatbox, Ben.
Or Buzzballs. Buzzballs.
Buzzballs. Buzzballs are the obviously they're just cocktails in a ball kind of situation, but they definitely have the vibe of what if you just had a sweet drink and we just poured really shitty vodka into it?
I'm pretty sure Beatboxes are a tea alcohol beverage. I've never actually had them. I've only seen them in the stores, and I think they're owned by some influencer or something. So they have they have a very splashy marketing thing, and I think that's why they're fairly successful.
Interesting.
But
I recently
found
found out that, speaking of buzzballs, so I live in a college town, and you know it's game day, or it was game day yesterday when the streets are littered with the jumbo ball.
Yeah, you just sent us a picture of the ball, and you're Evan's pondering that orb of the jumbo buzzball.
I really am. I was pondering why someone would make that decision.
I have not had a buzzball. They seem poor in quality.
Yeah,
don't do it. It's not worth it.
You've had one, Ben?
I've sipped I've sipped a buzzball in my day.
Yeah.
The worst I have to say is probably the White Russian one.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's like
it has milk in it.
yeah, something's curdled in there.
Ugh, gross.
Not for me.
I can't imagine that would be good. Like just sitting there. Like yeah.
No, definitely not.
But I will say, from a branding perspective, they have revolutionized the vessel.
The sphere.
It's completely spherical.
Yeah, it actually kind of reminds me, if you guys remember the pomegranate juice bottles kind of situation.
Oh shit!
Which was like
They got
a
the
series.
weird,
Yeah, it's a
shape.
series of spheres stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, which I think is an interesting evolution. Well,
Do you hold on before we leave that subject?
Yeah.
Do you think the buzzball is specifically targeted at our generation because we grew up with like the barrel blue drink, we grew up with the Kool-Aid jammers, all the crazy wacky like containers we grew up with the Gatorade that you fucking suck on, like
yeah,
they're specifically targeting our weird oral and fixation-y type beverages
for drink
Yeah.
containers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really interesting. I kind of thought that they just mainly appealed to children, TBH, because they kind of look like candy and they come in sweet flavors. But
True.
I can see where you're coming from, Ian.
I have no fucking idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, buzzballs,
Buzzball?
man.
The last
sent-
3 minutes has just been nonsense.
Look at your phone.
We've just been
I sent you reference.
busting your buzzballs.
Buzzballs
over
are just
here.
prepackaged cocktails, and they come in like giant spheres.
It's a Christmas ornament.
Exactly. You have to kind of, those big ones are crazy because they're like two
Yeah, they're like-
handers.
Ones.
Yeah, they're huge. It's like I would probably say like I don't know, like 24 fluid ounces of
Yeah, probably a pound
Yeah.
of beverage.
yeah, they're huge. I would not drink all of them. They seem mostly to exist to get people at colleges to become super drunk kind of situation.
Yes,
Are they resealable?
they are resealable.
Yeah, they're like twist cap.
so you can, you can take
You
a
just
couple
wanna keep-
swigs and then screw it back on. And I don't know how best to really store a buzzball, honestly.
In the
They
fridge?
don't, yeah, they don't stack very well.
Well, I'm kind of thinking like on the move.
You open your fridge and they all come tumbling out.
But it's like a cocktail.
It's a cocktail. Yeah.
They're just pre-made cocktails.
But
it's like again
When it-
malt beverage. It's like clear liquor with like candy apple flavoring or whatever.
God, I know like a lot of people will like buy a bottle of wine and then drink it over the course of a week, right? Like you have a glass every night.
Yeah.
Sure.
But doing that with like a cocktail
Like a shitty cocktail.
doesn't feel right.
I think these are definitely designed, maybe not generationally, but they are designed for a single night setting. I don't think you like re-screw your buzzball, like put it back in the fridge and like I'll come back to this later.
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
I went
it's
to
Monday
the,
night. You take a swig. Then
I went
you
tried
save
to
that
go
for
to the
later.
Buzzballs page, and they need me to enter my age.
Oh,
I know
to
they stopped me
verify I'm
there,
over
too.
21 just to look at their page.
yeah, of course. You kidding me, Jeremy? We live in a
I'm gonna go to the
nation of
Wikipedia
laws.
article where I can see where them. It started in 2009. These have actually been around for a while.
Maybe they just only started to become.
Okay, as of September 2025, they've gained popularity among Gen Z as an affordable alcoholic beverage with the high ABV of 15%, priced typically under $5 per unit.
Holy shit! Okay, that's crazy.
That'll mess
Are
you up,
available
man.
in over 30 flavors. So yes, it's just like, do you want to get drunk cheaply?
Do you want to get junked?
Do you want to get junked? I mean, there are
This
balls.
will get you junked.
Yes. I like that the next thing on this Wikipedia article is reception.
Like critical
they
reception.
Yeah, the company's drink range has received mixed reviews.
It's a bummer that it's just like, yeah, the economy is shitty enough that we're finally turning to
Buzzballs. We're living in the buzzballs recession.
Yes.
Brutal.
When did Four Loko pop off? Was that in the last recession?
I
Probably.
think that was when it was illegal.
That was when we were in Four Loko prohibition.
Yes. Also known as the 2008 housing crisis.
Okay, it was introduced in 2005. Interesting.
Yeah, I think by then Four Loko was canceled.
Well, it was kind of canceled because of the recession, because in 2009 it was canceled.
Oh, okay.
So they happened. It was like people are gonna take too much of this. We got to stop them.
Yeah, everyone's like, you're
Okay,
drinking too much
interesting.
Four Locos and buying too many houses. You shouldn't.
My liquidity.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Maybe there's something to this, like, canned cocktail recession indicator theory.
Yeah.
I've
Canned
Yeah.
cocktail to economic decline pipeline.
See,
Exactly.
here's my thing. If I wanted to spend $5 to throw up, I would do it somewhere else.
Did you say somewhere else?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd probably want to throw up at my own house. Like, that would be the best place to do that. But I would do something else for $5 that would maybe make me throw up rather than drink a
Name
Buzzball.
3.
But wait, name 3?
Name 3.
Name 3 $5
ways you would-
activities that won't
Yeah.
make you throw up.
That will make $5 activities that will make you throw up. I'm going to say
Won't.
probably some that I would want to do. Maybe
Right.
some sort of thrill ride at an amusement park. at
You
a
can't do that for
carnival.
$5.
$5.
Yeah.
You would
Chance
get
in hell.
slingshotted off of that thrill ride.
Well, how much do you think the slingshot thing at the state fair costs?
6.
At least.
$1
10.
off.
12.
Or does it cost tickets? It probably costs like $10 if I had to guess. I don't know. Look, I'm not. I
You also
just
said in your own home.
yes, that's
maybe-
true.
maybe
I don't know.
Buzzballs has
Maybe
it cornered.
maybe I just don't want to spend $5 to throw up. How does that sound?
I don't know if
Suit yourself,
you
Zelik.
are living in the same world that the rest of us in, okay? If I'm not spending $5 and throwing up every night, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
And that's why this episode is sponsored by Buzzballs. Anyway,
Yes.
that's enough
Um,
of that shit, okay?
well, Ben, what are you drinking? I want to know.
Oh.
You made a big deal out of it.
I just wanted to get a little lively. I have a Boxing Bear IPA.
Okay.
What is it?
Any good?
Headlock Hazy IPA.
On a scale of 1 to juice.
It's a little more bitter than the juice side of things.
More funk.
There's like a fruity finish, but it's pretty bitter on the front end.
Interesting.
It's good. I enjoy it.
Excellent. And Ian, I noticed you had a LaCroix there.
Limoncello.
Limoncello. I went to the Albertsons this weekend to buy some LaCroix. And for a second, I thought they didn't have any limoncello. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Albertsons today?
Summer's over, Jeremy.
Summer's over. But no, it was just hidden behind the regular lemon LaCroix. Like, they were, like, behind it. Like, it was a little, like, you had to, like, do a little search to find the ones that you really wanted kind of situation.
Well, it's kind of like produce. You know, you always want
Yes.
to pick from the back.
Yes, because that's where the newer ones go.
Yeah.
Limoncello is the ripest LaCroix.
Well, I mean, that is what I do when I buy my bagged salad mixes. I always, flip a few back to get an extra 2 days on my salad mix time. I mean, it works. You can't deny it. Also, I got the tangerine Topo Chico. Think this is my new non-alcoholic beverage of the year that I like a lot.
Whoa.
It's really good, and it has a nice flavor to it. And I've tried the 3 flavored Topo Chicos they have at the Albertsons near me. There's the blueberry, mint, and tangerine easily the top of the heap. So. Probably gonna. I'll shuffle in the lime mint, which I think is pretty good. I'm gonna not get the blueberry one again. I think I'm done with that.
They also
Sorry.
make pretty good ranch water.
Yeah, I bet it does. The blueberry one.
Well, like Topo Chico sells like pre-mixed ranch
Oh, yeah,
water
yeah,
that
of
is
course.
Delicious.
Yeah, I would definitely get some ranch water with the Topo Chico brand. That shows my affinity for them. So, anyway, that's I didn't really have any like hot topics this week. I know the Texas Roadhouse adventure was very exciting for me and everybody.
Old.
But Ben, do you want to tell us? You were kind of already telling us about it, but how was your trip outside your house this evening?
Okay. Well, we were hosting Asia and her mom and stepdad this weekend. Went to the balloon fiesta yesterday morning, and Asia said it was the closest thing to experiencing magic. And her stepdad turned over to us and said, "I don't think I've ever been happy in my life until this moment."
Whoa.
And I was like,
Wow.
"That's crazy," because
Balloons do that to you.
I feel like I've become so numb to it. But because I really was like, I don't know. I mean, we can go to the Balloon Fiesta if you guys want to, and we're gonna be pretty close anyway. And I was kind of like, whatever. But they were like, holy shit, this is incredible. Like, we're gonna come back next year. So
Whoa.
got some Balloon Fiesta converts, and then tonight, the day after, they were doing like a free, like mini hot air balloon glowing event happening on the street with like some vendors and shit.
Oh, the street.
So that was pretty sick. They had like little mini balloons with baskets full of like stuffed animals that were like remote controlled. So they just would like shoot them up into the air a little bit and then they come down.
That's
Wow.
cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty insane.
Yeah, no. No balloons have landed in your yard yet, though.
No, thankfully. And it was funny. The other day we went to go eat, and we were listening to our waiter talk to his coworkers in the other room, and they were talking about Balloon Fiesta, and they were like, "Yeah, man, like I hate Balloon Fiesta. Last year, 3 people died," and I was like, "That can't be true. That like simply can't be true. That like 3 like." People would perish because of Balloon Fiesta, and that they would
Unfortunately,
continue
that person
doing
is
it.
correct because like a balloon ran into some like telephone wires. Or
But
something
I looked
like
it up. No one died.
that. Okay.
Fake news. Okay, don't believe
Still
everything you
alive.
hear in fucking like restaurant employees in Old Town, New Mexico. Okay, they are spreading some false information.
Okay. Well, there you go. No one died.
That year.
There's
Yeah.
I guess
There's
that's true.
there's a Wikipedia article that's tracking the list of balloon incidents since 1785.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow, they're really on top of that shit.
So, but that is an update. It's not particularly funny necessarily. I did
I was
have
laughing.
something funny that I thought would be worthwhile from last week that I didn't bring up that I figured maybe this week would be the week to discuss.
Okay.
Unless
Tell
anyone
us-
has any other funny things they want to bring up.
No, I didn't. Look,
Oh.
I was.
Oh, we got a funny one.
Okay.
I need to clear Rachel Ray's name.
You do?
Oh shit.
Okay.
I don't know if does she need redemption?
I feel like I dragged her through the dirt, and we know how powerful our show is.
Wait,
true.
Yeah.
we dragged her?
Ian specifically.
I thought we
Yeah,
just made
that
fun of
was
the
AI
fact that she
summation.
got like canceled for wearing what people thought was a keffiyeh pattern.
That's true. We're just reading the news here.
Yeah.
Regardless, I want to hit you guys with a little trivia, just to see what you guys.
okay. This is Rachel Ray trivia,
This
Yeah.
is Rachel Ray trivia.
Okay.
and this is to clear her name.
Just to kind of like put a positive spin on. I feel like I went after her a little bit, and then when I actually read the rest of her page, I was like, no, she's just like a person.
Okay,
All
this
right.
week on
Deserve
humanizing Rachel Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. We call this segment Rachel Say. Here are some on her television program. She has used catchphrases, some of which have entered the Oxford Dictionary.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna hit you with the word, and I want you to define it.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait,
Wow.
she's made some words up and they entered the OED.
So
Correct.
Okay.
This is great because sometimes people will say like Taylor Swift's our generation's like Shakespeare. Sounds like the real Shakespeare of our generation is Rachel Ray.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I don't see
Alright.
Taylor Swift entering words into the dictionary.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Number 1. We'll just go first come first serve. Whoever can butt their way in first.
Serve?
Evu.
Evu?
Extra virgin olive oil.
Ching ching.
Oh,
Well, so when you said ooh, you know what? That I was thinking more like EVU when you said it. Off the top
I
of
just
my
thought
head.
Evie at first, but
Yeah.
that makes sense.
EVOO is scarred into my brain. from
Oh
her,
yeah, it's
I
2
will
O's.
admit.
There you go.
And that entered the Oxford Dictionary, which gives her credit for the phrase. She popularized it.
There you go. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yummo.
Yummy.
Cha-ching.
What could that possibly
Okay.
Now, is her bit just adding an O sound at the end of other words?
GB.
Great
George
Britain.
Bush.
George Bush.
You're close.
Which one?
Herbert Walker.
Great baking.
Yeah.
Garbage bowl.
What?
Oh.
Garbage bowl.
Is that like a garbage platter, but it's in a bowl?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
Oh my gravy.
Oh, well, that means oh my gravy. I don't know what you... like, oh my God, but you say gravy because it's like a G-rated show on
You
cable.
can't possibly put God's name in vain.
No.
Delish.
Really?
Wow. Is she credited for Delish? Interesting.
No, these are just some of her catchphrase, quote unquote
Does-
catchphrases.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, does the company Delish have to like pay her royalties for using?
The next three are Rachel Ray originals.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready.
Entreetizer.
Just that extra meal between the entree and the appetizer.
Okay.
Wrong.
Okay. It's a little bit more
Wrong?
of a portmanteau.
Is it an appetizing entree?
Is
Wrong.
it appetizer that you eat instead of an entree?
Wrong. Well, yeah.
Entree that
It's an
you-
entree-sized appetizer.
Oh,
Entree-sized
okay.
appetizer.
So it's like a really big hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
Like,
I can get
like
behind
it's
that.
a cracker the size of a pizza.
Stoop.
A stew soup.
Correct. Cha-ching.
Oh,
What?
nice.
And lastly, choop.
I choop you?
Yeah.
Cold-
Is this
cold
also a soup?
A soup
Yes.
that you chew, which is also a stew.
Chewy soup?
Soup.
A chilled
Chunky soup.
It's what you call the chupacabra when you're best friends with them.
Hey, choop.
Oh,
How's it
short for
going?
chalupa.
I feel like with the chupacabra, like choop would be like a slur, right? like
Okay.
anyway, choop is thicker than a soup, but thinner than a chowder.
Oh.
Chowder.
I'm gonna go with chowder. Chowder. Wow. Thanks, Rachel Ray. You've made our lives so much better.
This has been Rachel Say with your
Is
host.
choop in the dictionary?
No.
Oh,
Soup.
good.
Wait,
Thank
wait.
God.
No, certainly the word soup is in the dictionary.
No,
Or-
choop.
Oh, choop. See, this is why you can't have words that rhyme.
You can't. It's not
There are
allowed.
none of those in the dictionary.
No, impossible.
There's not even a whole entire kind of dictionary specifically
About
for
rhymes.
rhyming words.
Yes. Ben, what is your funny business that you want to promote?
Okay, my funny business. I'm not going to promote any business, but I will stand on business tonight. So a couple weeks ago, I was in Idaho, the Gemstone State, I think is what it's called.
Is it?
And if you've ever been to suburban Idaho, you know that there is not a whole lot going on. It was so, just like culturally repressive that every night I would just like lay in bed and be like, I want to go home. Also, there's a non-zero chance that maybe my family is going to listen to this, but just to preempt that, I'll have to run through the whole list of like FCC words that will make them like cover their ears. So
There you go.
just obligatory like fuck, shit, damn, bitch, pussy, fuck, fart.
turn
I don't
it
know
off
what
at
the
this
other
point.
ones
Wow.
would be.
Oh,
Fart,
we know.
definitely.
But now they won't be listening. So anyway, Idaho, repressive society. However, it is the first time in my life that I've been to an Airbnb where there's a bidet.
Oh. And you sat upon the bidet.
And I don't know what took over me. Maybe it was just the fact that, living in a world of contrasts, right? But I was just like, you know what? I think today's the day. I think this is the moment
Today's the bidet.
to try the bidet. Bidet's a beautiful day.
And are you now going to fully install one in your house?
Well, I will say that bidet was great. And I don't know if it's. I think it had to do with a combination of things. I don't know if I can fully commit, but it just made me think about like. It just made me think I can probably guess the split on this podcast of people who have used a bidet, maybe even one who has a bidet, and I don't even know.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay.
Well, I don't personally have a bidet in my
Jeremy,
apartment.
I fucking
shut the
know
fuck
you don't
up.
have a bidet, okay?
But my mom's house does have bidets, so.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is actually influencing a little bit.
Yeah, and I've been to Europe enough to have used them.
Okay, so that's where I was going to start. Is Jeremy has been to Europe enough to it be so commonplace. Oh, I didn't even talk about this. First, when we got in, we went to a Middle Eastern restaurant, which was probably the best food that we had the whole time that we were there. They had a bidet. I was like, that's a little bit weird, but good for you. Then we went to the Airbnb and they had a bidet, and I feel like the seed was planted. I was like, all right. I mean, there's nothing else going on right now. Yeah. Now's the time, right?
Yeah.
So, Jeremy being the well-traveled cosmopolitan that he is, I know you've tried a bidet.
Yeah.
Evan probably also has, and maybe even has one in his home.
Whoa, no.
And
0
Ian,
for 2 on that.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, and Ian's anti-bidet. That was my guess.
What?
So Ian desperately wants to try one. I, on the other hand, have maybe I wouldn't call it an irrational fear, but they just turned me off.
Yeah. Like I get it. It's one of here's the thing. It can be a mixed bag experience if you don't get like a good first experience with the bidet kind of situation.
I'd be fine with one in my own private dwelling, but like a public bidet just sounds like too much.
I agree. That was like, I couldn't imagine myself out in public being like, I'll try this for the first time.
Sorry, I just got to cut in here.
Yeah.
Am I the conservative of the show? Like, what? Why am I the one where you're like, oh yeah, Ian ain't putting water up their ass. That ain't happening.
I don't know. I feel like you have very strong opinions on very specific things, and I feel like this is one of those things that like maybe you do have maybe it's, I think that you've tried it, but maybe you have strong opinions one way or another about it. And I guess maybe I favored towards the
Never tried it.
Never tried it. Okay.
Never have I ever. Not with a mouse. Not in a
Not
house.
in a house.
Well, look,
Not
for
in
everyone
Idaho.
who hasn't tried it, the opportunity is there for you when you come to my mom's house.
I'm not going to your mom's house to use it. I gotta be
You
real
don't have
with
to
you.
go there just to use the bidet, but
But it feels like
bidet's
that would be
available.
what it.
You can say hello. You can.
Yes.
You can.
I
say-
I walk in and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I just beeline it.
Yeah. I need to try it. The thing is that they're fairly common in Europe. Frequently, in like a nice-ish hotel, they'll be in the bathrooms. And I remember the first time I was there, I was like, "What is this? Like a second toilet that you like thing?" This was when I was like, 15 or 16. I didn't know what they were, kind of situation.
Whoa.
Oh, because those ones are like separate.
Yeah, they're
those are
separate.
just
There is
Oh,
one,
oh,
and then
oh.
there's another one right next to it. So you like go do one, and then you do the next one, kind of situation.
That one specifically freaks me out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
no,
think
but
I
I
could
was
never
like-
do that.
Well, no, but it's like when I saw that the first time, I was like, why is there two of them? I didn't realize what it was. And then obviously, I was, told about it. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't know. They still have toilet paper in all these bathrooms kind of situation. So not really didn't think about it. But then, once my mom got one installed at her house, used it a couple of times. So it really is dependent on like the mood you're in, I think, kind of situation.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Is like I was
Yeah.
feeling so like stressed out that I was like, "Fuck it!" Like I'll just try
You
it.
need a cleanse.
Yes.
I need some sort of cleanse that I'm not getting elsewhere.
Yeah.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one's for Ben. Did you watch like a YouTube video? Did you like
In the bathroom.
did you just kind of like go off vibes? You're like, I think like this combination of buttons is gonna like.
There's like a
Well,
button that you hit. You
no,
have to
it
first
was-
of all you have to like direct it, kind of situation.
Sorry, I was talking to Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, so to answer your question, I did not watch any YouTube videos. I did not do the Fielder method and have like a rehearsal type scenario play out in my mind.
Oh, man.
I
Season
simply
3.
look down. It was like attached to the thing. Like it's one of those ones where it's like it's built in, or they like kind of
Under
add
the
it
toilet
in.
seat or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And they have two little dials. One was for the temperature, which I greatly appreciated, and then
Yes.
the other one was like stream strength.
Strength. Yeah. How
basically.
much you want it to go?
Do you want fire hose or like
Yeah.
dribble?
Exactly. And
See,
so that's where I feel like I felt a little more comfortable doing it, because I feel like if I hadn't had the instructions a little bit as far as like there's options, I would have
Yeah.
just been like, I don't know, maybe what if it's fucking cold and I don't like
Yes.
that.
That's always, I think, the big concern is like if your first bidet experience is cold and a little too aggressive, it could definitely be off-putting. I can't deny that.
Yeah. Thankfully they did have dials, so I just
Yeah.
kind of, you know,
You dialed in.
you know, an audio engineer's, you know, life is just twiddling with dials anyway. So I was naturally inclined to want to find the
DJ'd it.
perfect, yeah,
You got the mix.
exactly.
The
Gotta
problem
get it
is like
to sit right in the mix.
I don't even think I could put one in my house because, like, you know, living in this old apartment, taking a shower, getting hot water takes a good couple minutes. I'm not going to sit there for a couple minutes while I get blasted with cold water.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it's not meant to be for certain
need like a-
locations.
You need like a second ass to like use
An ass
until
warmer.
it's warmed up.
Yeah. It gets it all lined up, all that kind of stuff.
You have like a butler that it's like,
A butler.
Master Aubrey, your water is ready.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I bet, you know, fucking Alfred does in Batman. What else is he doing during the day?
Keeps the bidets ready.
Oh, interesting. Which
Like keeping the
superheroes
car
do you think
running.
uses a bidet? Oh, Jeremy.
I mean, I think Batman definitely does.
Yeah.
He's a fancy billionaire. Of course he does.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's been
Superman, I would say he's tried it a couple of times, but it's not really his thing.
Probably doesn't need it, right?
Ice cold.
Does he not poop?
I just think he would be an immaculate shitter.
Oh yeah, he's
Immaculate.
perfect every single time. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to wipe. And then let's see. Spider-Man doesn't. He
He gets like splashed in the face with it. He's like, "What is this?" And
Yeah, he like every time he turns it on, it goes the wrong direction kind of
Yeah.
situation.
I think Green Lantern would be strongly against it.
strongly against.
No, why? No, I was like, I don't need to do this, but I could do it myself.
I read
Kind
the
of
ring.
situation.
Did you have a second question, or was it answered with our superhero speculation on the day usage?
I forgot it.
Guys, are you excited to see what the Spotify like auto-generated summary topic is for this section of the show?
Well, I mean, I was thinking it would be a good segment in last week's episode, so I can only imagine what they come up with.
I hope it's called like, "Can you bidig it?"
It definitely won't be that, but
It will be now.
it will be.
Yep.
What I like is about the one from last week, which the three that it shows, the three chapters, which aren't really, you know, the main section, the total sections of the episode. The three chapters were from last week: spooky season, Reese's, and OnlyFans ideas, which is accurate, but not like really getting the context of
In
how
order
those
that might
things
surprise you.
lead to another. Second chapter is Jeremy's first visit to the Santa Fe Roadhouse. Now that is true, but it leaves out like a specific detail that I think informs that chapter, which is the Texas Roadhouse. And then it skips a long way, and then it's Ian's Armor Rouge popcorn and Rachel Ray's cancellation. So I like that it combined like those two things as like this is the topic for the rest of the show.
Yes.
Yes, Davis.
I'd like to propose a new podcast where we discuss famous people, fictional characters on their level of bidetness, and we call it the Bidaily Show.
Oh.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Pretty- yeah, there you go.
Their willingness to use one.
Yes.
Their
Okay.
willingness.
Yes. We'll keep workshopping this. We'll
right.
we'll figure out the exact way to go about it. But in the meantime, let's move on to the main course of the show. Now that you're nice and clean, washed up, let's enjoy getting you ready for dinner. This on I Choose You. Every week we randomly select a new Pokemon to cook and prepare with one another. This week's Pokemon is a little bug man, and that's also a robot. His name is Lokix. We're going to share our recipes with Lokix, and then we're going to decide in a very democratic manner who has the best Lokix recipes. I'm going to kick it over to Evan, who is the winner for last week. What is your recipe for this week?
My recipe this week. So we've talked about the drink, the grasshopper, on this show before. I think there were similar grasshopper Pokemons that we attempted this with. There's a little spin, a sweet spin I'd like to put on the grasshopper this week with what is called a grasshopper pie. So we're going to be
pie made
doing
of a
something.
grasshopper?
Well, it's like the drink, right? So it's the minty. It's basically like a mint chocolate pie. That's what we're going for here. Yeah. So you're going to be crushing up some Oreo cookies. You're going to get some butter and some marshmallow fluff, some half and half, some creme de menthe, some creme de cacao, and then a bit of heavy cream, and then some extra Oreo crumbs set aside for later.
So you just said Oreos, creme de menthe, creme to something else, and heavy cream. That's so much cream-based product.
Well, if you look at this pie, it's basically like a cream pie. I don't know, like not a It's very green on the inside as well, which basically the green will come from squishing the innards of our Pokemon this week.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of where we're getting our natural food coloring from.
Gotcha.
So basically, you're going to use your the Oreo cookies to make the crust, kind of similar to like a key lime pie, right? So instead of graham cracker, you've got Oreo, and then you've mixed your marshmallow fluff and the creme de menthe and half and creme de cacao and all that good stuff into like this nice fluffy kind of filling. You spoon that into, before you spoon that into, you crush up your what is it, Lokix? Is that his name? Yeah.
Yes.
And yes, that's how you get all the green juice into your mixture. And then, you spoon that into your pie crust and just let it sit in the fridge. Maybe sprinkle a couple more Oreos on top just to give it a nice little finish. And then one piece of the biology that I thought was interesting was that it can enter what is known as showdown mode. I don't know if you have heard.
I didn't see that.
So the showdown mode I'm proposing as a part of this pie is a Lokix grasshopper pie eating contest. So everyone gets a pie. We all have our hands tied behind our backs. We enter showdown mode, and we just chow down.
I mean, that would be a great way to do, like, when, fucking Mr. Chestnut is down in his dogs. It's like, I'm in showdown mode right now.
Lock in.
Yes.
Chance.
That's so interesting to design a food to be competitively eaten.
It really is like there's cream pies that people get cream pied in the face with all the time, right? This is maybe a little bit more appetizing, a little bit more substance in that pie, but definitely hits the competitive pie eating sphere,
But we're still going down. We're not like throwing in each other's faces.
Yeah, no, it's your face first into it, but it's by choice, not by accident.
Okay.
And is this pie actually alcoholic?
This one, it's got a little bit, like it's not so much that you're going to be like, whoa, but it's like, mostly for flavor.
Okay. Nice. A little bit of tiramisu vibes going on there.
Yeah.
Is it green, or does it have the color of the Lokix? So kind of like gray gunmetal.
No, it's green. So like the outside, like I was saying, is kind of like gray, but when you crack it open, you squish the juices out. There's green juice on the inside.
And it's minty?
Yes, minty, chocolatey. Delicious. And so I'm presupposing that like really Lokix is just the color element. I don't know if it adds any sort of flavor.
Okay, yeah,
it's really just it's really just kind of a neutral food coloring.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Excellent. Ben, what is your recipe this week?
My recipe this week, I read it as Lokix versus Lokix, like kicking low you know?
I mean, it could be that.
Interesting. I read it as Lokix because it's kind of like it's a kind of mechanical situation. So it's like it's got like a wind up kind of vibe, kind of thing. So like mechanisms, locking, things like that. I don't know.
Interesting. That probably makes a little bit more sense, but because I was thinking Lokix, I thought I would make some Brokix protein kicks cereal.
Man,
Wow.
for bros.
Is this
for
cereal?
bros.
Is this well? So I was reading because I also thought of doing kick cereal as a recipe. I didn't. That wasn't my final choice. But reading about it, famously they have the slogan "Kid Testant, Parent Approved." Is this then you looking around?
I don't know that slogan did not stick with me for kicks at all.
Kid tested, parent approved.
No.
Because they're like, oh, I love eating my kick cereal, Mom. And my mom's like, I'll allow you to eat it.
I see that it didn't land for me. For me, Kix was like the thing that I remember about it is like they're small little corn balls, basically.
Yes,
and
corn puffs
on the box or whatever. They were like exploding all over the place. So that's what I remember about Kix. But I feel like with the trend of there being so many protein added
Oh my god.
products in the world for bros, to lift. I guess I don't really understand why the protein has to be in everything, but
yes,
this Kix cereal that I'm about to make does have protein in it, specifically grasshopper protein. And so I'm going to use the Lokix in several ways. You're going to take the like spiky bits off of it and use that to create a like food processor like grinder situation. And then you're going to take off all the metal and throw in the bodies of the Lokix into the food processor, so then it just spits out like flour. And we've talked about cricket flour before. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of a similar concept. It's bringing in protein elements. And then you're going to mix it in with your trademark Kix corn recipe, I guess.
kid tested, parent approved.
Sure, if you want to. And then, cook them, pour them in a bowl, pour some rice. I don't know why I almost said Rice Krispies. Maybe I just wanted Rice Krispies
Yeah,
instead.
throw out your Kix, put Rice Krispies in it instead.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, I remember as a kid, sometimes my dad would like mix and match cereals for his bowls, and I was like, hey.
Unhinged.
So
Hey, that's fucking forward thinking.
who am I to stop you from putting in some Rice Krispies, okay? For a little extra texture,
Little
I guess.
sound element.
A little
Oh,
extra
yeah.
kick.
Yep.
Snack, crackle, pop, and kick.
And
Yeah.
kick. And then you have your cereal, your morning cereal. You're ready to go lift and maybe vom up all your milk that you were just chugging. But but if you get those gains in, man, that's all that counts, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't
Wait,
care.
is this something I'd pay $5 to throw up over?
I would venture to say you'd even pay more than $5 to throw up for.
This is kind of reminding me of like, this is like pre-workout that'll get you fucking hyped. So it's basically like you're making like whey flour.
Yeah.
Using that as
How so look, one of the problems with like high protein products is they can be very kind of like texturally, they're very chalky kind of situation. And they have this kind of like, they're very dense and they have this kind of like sticky kind of like vibe as well. You know what I'm talking about? Where it kind of gets like caught in your throat kind of situation.
Yeah.
Has the Lokix solved this problem? Is this going to be a light, fluffy puff that when I eat it, even though it has 100 grams of protein per puff, I don't know, I feel like it's going down smooth.
Yeah, I think the Lokix created food processor with all of the sharp little bits and bobs. I imagine that it goes like really, it can make it so fine that that texture element doesn't become as big of a deal. And also they're so small and you just are spooning it into your mouth that, you're probably just going to end up swallowing a bunch of them whole anyway. You won't have to chew them. So, you're trying to down this pre-workout, just like how Evan said, to get you ready to be ripped. You can tell I'm a real gym rat over here.
Yes, I love
I
being
definitely
ripped.
know how to use all those words.
and you love protein, Ben. If there's one thing I know about you, it's you're like, I need to get in my 2,000 grams of protein a day. I don't know how much.
Gonna do 20 sets on the Dynamax.
Yes. You're gonna do that thing in oh fuck, now I can't remember. Anyway, there's like a big tire and you push the tire over. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you like
CrossFit.
CrossFit, yes.
and then you do the rope.
The ropes.
Thingies.
There you go. Yeah.
Cue 80s workout montage.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there you go. And the Pokemon music's playing in the background.
Yes.
So you're imagining like you go into the gym and there's a bunch of gym bros back in the locker room and they're like, yeah, brah, yeah. And then they like each open their lockers and there's like a bowl of cereal in there and they just perhaps they they go into showdown mode and just slam their faces into it and start eating.
Yeah, the showdown mode is interesting. I think it prepares you for you to be in your own showdown mode when you're starting to work out. Like you get in the fucking zone. Not only is it good for your muscles, but it gets you in the zone.
Gets you in the mood.
It gets you in the mood. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
not quite on.
yes.
It's like on the edge. This is like teetering between like good for you protein like pre-workout and like steroid like roid rage.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you inject the cereal into your thigh to like get more muscly?
There has to be like there's an underground trade for
Yeah.
Lokix extract that you
Yes.
stick up your butt.
Yeah. Excellent. And yes, Davis.
Is there like a bidet option?
Yes.
There is no bidet option for cereal, unfortunately.
You
We don't
can't-
have the
well,
technology yet.
You eat the cereal and then you pour the milk into
In it, and it just goes
Okay.
straight up. Man.
Okay, let's calm down now.
Milk enema.
Damn, that'd be a good band.
Yeah.
The members of Nutri Milk Hotel went on to form.
Neutral milk enema. All right, Davis, what is your recipe this week?
Bagel and Lokix.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that when you crack open the shell and slice it, you're just getting slices of, it's like salmon. Right?
Oh.
It's just it's thin.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So it's not like a nougaty interior; it's a fleshy interior.
It's a fleshy interior.
Yeah, nice.
So get like a everything bagel. Get some like scallion schmear. Layer your thin slices of Lokix.
Are they? Is it smoked or does it
It's
just
smoked.
come ready to? Okay.
It comes pre-smoked.
Not fresh out of the animal,
Okay.
but
Okay.
when you buy it in the store.
Treading dangerous ground there.
Oh, I see.
Whoa.
Bless you.
Yes.
So it's like the most. Is it like kind of supposed to be like substitute smoked salmon, or is it its own thing that just tastes like smoked salmon?
I think that in the Pokemon world, this is
Okay.
the lock.
This is Lokix.
Yeah, so
what
you
they
don't
know
you
is
don't you
Lokix.
don't eat like Magikarp for your fish. You eat Lokix.
No, like I mean, Magikarp is like sushi.
Yeah,
for sure.
Uh-huh.
But like for
Okay.
bagel and lox, this is the smoked
Yeah.
substance on top that people
Mm-hmm.
know is lox.
In the Pokemon world, they haven't even fathomed like, what if I put other fish that are similar on top of this? Like traditionally,
Haven't gotten there yet.
yeah.
Okay, and so for most people, they get it at the little cafe or they buy it at the store, and it comes prepackaged, already sliced and smoked.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Delish.
I like
Excellent.
to think about that from a texture perspective, honestly, because this does seem like a pretty muscly, meaty kind of Pokemon. Not as goo
obviously.
coated,
Yes.
and I can definitely imagine the texture kind of forming a sliced salmon kind of vibe, because it is a little more on the muscly side.
Yeah.
Ian, how do we feel about red onion or capers or what any other accoutrements?
Get some capers on there.
Yeah. Okay.
My dad loved bagels and lox. Always had fucking capers on there.
Capers are the way to go.
Onion, sure. I
Take
feel
it
like
or leave it.
Uh-oh.
It just seems like a very stinky way to start your day.
That's fair.
That is definitely the Lokix experience, though.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah,
found-
fish and,
And onions.
yes.
I found that like pickled red onion is like a little bit better than just like raw for me on that.
The pink one that's kind of
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
thinly sliced.
Mhm.
Hell
That's fun.
yeah.
It's kind of like if you didn't have capers, right? Like it kind of takes over that same
Yeah.
flavor profile.
Yeah.
Ian, I'm surprised you reject the onion for breakfast, because that's what Shrek does, is he eats onions for breakfast.
I guess I'm just full of surprises between that and
No
then-
bidets, no onions.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you think Shrek uses a bidet?
Oh,
Like,
God, no.
You know how the movie starts and he like flushes a toy on it. It's like, somebody, and what if it was like, some bidet once told me.
You know, I think Shrek could surprise us.
Yeah.
Shrek
I
5?
think I was Shrek.
Shrek 5 bidet?
They're Shrek
Right.
5 bidet. They're doing TikTok. Why not a bidet?
Consider this, like, because he like it shows him like kind of like abusing animals, right, for like his daily stuff, like
Yeah,
toothpaste,
he like
etc.
makes a frog into a balloon or whatever.
So like,
Oh, no.
I bet when he figures out like, oh, I can like install this fucking fish or frog that spits water into my ass instead of like, you know, that the like raccoon he was wiping with is like
Yeah.
fucking grossed out.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And does every time he uses like the slug that is the bidet or whatever kind of situation, does it say it's a living afterwards?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Man, if they were to ever bring back the Flintstones, they'd need a bidet animal. Absolutely.
The dinosaur.
Bedinosaur.
Oh yes.
There's someone on social media one time mentioned as like the Flintstones generally not very funny. It's like, you know, hacky, like take my wife please material the entire time. But they said it didn't. The It's a Living Animal is probably the funniest joke in comedy, and I'm like, you can't, it's not. It's kind of true.
I mean, it's kind of like what we do on this show, which is like, what if this
100%.
animal had some sort of function besides being an animal?
Yes.
What if we could shape it towards our worldview?
Yes. Anyway,
And I bet none of us are wearing shoes right now.
I'm wearing
There you
slippies.
go. Oh, get out of here with those.
Jeremy, get that shit off.
You're living in like the Jetsons version.
Let those
of this
dogs
podcast.
breathe.
Yeah. Let the dogs out.
I'm a little. I like some warmth on my feetsies at night. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremy, we're at work right now.
Take your chimp shoes off.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yeah. All right. My recipe this week is imagine it's even though it's fall, we didn't even do like it's spooky season or shit like that. This is our first episode in October. And we should have done like a Hoogans kind of situation, but what have you. Anyway, even though it's, the days are getting shorter, cooler, all that, imagine it's the summertime, hot time, summer in the city, etc. And you're walking down the street and you need a nice, cool, refreshing beverage. And you go to the store and they're like, could I have a Pepsi? And they're like, no Pepsi here. Could I have a Sprite? They're like, we're all out of Sprite. Never heard of Sprite in this stall. And then you're like, what do you have? And it was like, we could get you this nice Coca-Cola 6. That's right, Coca-Cola 6. That's my recipe this week.
Okay.
Yep.
Cola Kicks. I should have said it better. Cola Kicks.
Sorry.
Coca?
Give us a clean entry.
Coca-Cola Kicks.
Nice.
Colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Colonoscopy is also kind of what I heard.
Colonoscopy with your bidet. There you go. Boom. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do the classic Coke recipe, but we're going to use the Lokix as our soda stream. And it's basically you're going to use its like twisty back kind of situations to like pressurize and carbonate your soda and your syrup. And it's like a personal soda maker right there for you kind of situation. You know, we talk about getting a soda stream for your home, but that just carbonates the water. You need the syrup dispenser and integrator at home with the Coca-Cola Lokix.
So it's basically your personal Coke freestyle machine.
Yes, that's what Lokix is. If we really think about it, it's a Coke freestyle machine. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your Lokix and you're going to hollow it out. It's going to be empty on the inside, but it's filled with so much like, you know, like chambers and pistons and like all that business, and it has wind up on the bag kind of situation. And you're going to fill each one with your water and your Coca-Cola syrup kind of situation. And you're going to then have it go into showdown mode, if you will, and mix your water and soda syrup together, and then you basically pull down one of its antennae, and out of its mouth comes the soda kind of situation into it. And one gives you the full soda experience, and the other one is the soda water experience that you're mixing in there. So it gives you both. And for the freestyle machine thing, I think the many bivalves and chambers that exist within the Lokix can allow us to add different syrups that we can use to mix and match to our heart's content.
That's one thing that the freestyle machine doesn't currently allow you to do, is control how much syrup goes in your drink. It's just like you get to choose the flavor, but it's like, what if I just really want to just crank the syrup side of things, really mess with the ratio? I could. Yeah.
Yes.
Is this thing dead when you're doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
So
But all robots are dead
So
because they never lived.
this is a robot?
Yeah, it's like steel type, right?
no, it's bug
Oh,
dark.
it's dark
Bug
type.
dark.
Oh, interesting. See,
So
it looks-
like,
it looks like
I
a
go to
robot.
Frontier. I get my like food ticket. I get my cup. I walk up to a corpse, and then I like tug its dick or whatever.
Yes,
Get the
uh-huh.
syrup out.
Yeah, you tug its dick and the syrup comes out. That's how it works. It's
When you said the stream, I can't lie. My first immediate reaction was not that it would be coming out of its mouth.
Uh-huh.
And then
you think it's coming out of its like butt or whatever.
well, no, no. I was thinking it'd come out of its piss hole. To be honest,
Yes,
but
interesting.
I think
Which
you're
on a thing with his butt.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yes.
But I think you make the right move from a PR choice to have it come out of his mouth. But
Yes.
I didn't even think about
It's
it.
family safe.
Yes, that you can keep this one in your stores.
Yeah, and I also didn't really think about it being alive or dead necessarily. But it is a cool. I can imagine it being a nice presentation element.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it's. I just think it really. If you have like a cool bug store, like maybe you're in a bug museum and you have like a Coca-Cola freestyle machine that looks like a Lokix, I think that would bring the kids in.
It's also kind of giving like beer tap.
Yeah.
The antennas. I can kind of imagine it like behind the bar, and you're just
Yes.
like, oh, I'll just whip you up.
And
Honestly-
they get all tapped out, and then you just like throw them in the back, and there's like a clunk noise as it goes back there.
That is honestly probably the superior way to pour a Coca-Cola, because like you push the button in the thing, you got to wait for all the fizz or whatever. But like if you pour it like a beer, this is truly the better way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it's. I think you're right. So that's my recipe. Coca-Cola Lokix. It's a little difficult to say, I must admit. But I I'm stumbling over my words all the time. Let's review our recipes. From Evan, we have Lokix grasshopper pie. From Ian, excuse me, I'm sorry, everybody. From Ian, we have bagel and Lokix. From Ben, we have, oh God, I forgot. Did you give it a funny name?
Lokix Brokix.
Lokix, yes, Lokix Brokix, for your protein-rich cereal, and for me, Coca-Colix. That's what I fucking said, Coca-Colix. It makes more sense like that. Anyway, and those are our recipes. Please, everyone, vote. I think I know who's going to win this week. Ben, can you confirm that?
Well, I don't know. But I can tell you who won. It was unanimous. And it was one Ian Davis.
Yes. Ian, you had the best joke. It's undeniable.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And I got Ian's vote.
Excellent.
I'm always trying to make those gains.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Put them up. Get those numbers up.
10 million pounds. Anyway, that's great. Good job, everybody. Let's pick next week's Pokemon, a section I like to call Pick-a-mon. Evan, can you give me a number between 905 and 1,000?
952.
952. We have done that one before, so I'll need a new one.
970.
970. Have we done this one before? We also have done this one before.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
Getting towards the end of the season.
937.
937. I think we're good on this. Well, no, we're not. Never mind. Give me another
Oh
one.
my god. 930.
9:30. Well, that's almost the time. It's 9:45 actually. This is actually a great one. Our next Pokemon will be our. Let me see if I can say this correctly. Arboliva, which is the final evolution of Smoliv. It's an olive plant.
Ooh,
Oh.
Okay.
It's got olive. It's literally just got like olives on it.
Technically, we have done Smoliv already, but
Okay.
it is more food centric.
Yes.
That's true.
I think we stick with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arboliva. Next week. Do you think it's pronounced Arboliva or Arboliva? Boliv. I mean, the joke is arbol, which is Spanish for tree, and olive or Olivia kind of situation. Like, I get
Arboliva?
Arboliva? Yeah.
I could believe it.
Yeah, believe it. Who's going to be Naruto next week? All right. Send in your Arboliva recipes to ichoosepod@gmail.com. That's ichewspod@gmail.com. Now we'll do the plugging round. Where can we find you on our show this week?
You can find me on Instagram at Ben C. Montoya or on Tumblr at thefearandnow.tumblr.com.
Excellent. And to Ian.
You can find me at Musician Davis on Instagram, or check out at Neon Billy Band. That's a fun little group I'm playing in.
Excellent.
All of us.
Oh, yes. Evan.
You can follow me at _Mesa Studio _ because I make some more short films. And you can probably hear my dog aggressively sniffing under the door, trying to like break in. Oh my god.
Excellent. You can follow me at Velocity Prime 1 on Blue Sky, Velocity Prime No 1 on Tumblr. Check out my writing at the-avocado.org. That's the-avocado.org, Jeremy Zielik. Make sure to check out the Santa Fe Society and Foundation for Speculative Fiction at Speculative SF on Blue Sky. And it's a great book club, the greatest book club to ever exist. We had our meeting this last weekend, and it was a smashing success. So everyone had a great time and met some new people. And good time. And that, I think, does it for the show. This has been I Choose You, the podcast about cooking and eating Pokemon. You can download our show at your favorite podcasting apps, including Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Spotify, or your podcast catcher of choice. If you like our show, make sure to give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify to help us go up the ranks. If you want more I Choose You goodness, check out our social media pages. I Choose Pod on Blue Sky, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Tumblr, and Facebook. If you want to be a part of the I Choose You community, join the I Choose You Discord. Links are available in the episode description. You can vote on ties there in Discord polls. You can participate in community events, and you can send your recipes and hang out with fellow Choosies. That's all on the I Choose You Discord. Last but not least, head on to the official website, ichooseyou.menu. ichooseyou.menu has a full episode archive and merch store for your perusal. That's ichooseyou.menu. And that's been the show, and I've been your host and Alton Brown of the group, Jeremy Zielik.
Been your friend on the show, Ben Montoya.
Been your Jiminy Cricket, Ian Davis.
And Evan Aubrey.
And to all the choosies out there in Radioland, in a while, Totodile.
So you wanna cook and eat over?
Pokemon!
Are you ready for some recipes?
Lots of puns!
I wanna eat the ultimate snack, find the flavors that are bold. I choose you. Taste them all with no regret, as a prophecy foretold. I wanna with Jeremy, Ben, Evan, and Ian too.
I choose you.
Learn to cook and crack some cans.
Use the podcast in your hands.
We gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them all. We gotta eat in this Pokemon world. Put your dish to the test, tastes better than all the rest.
One dish, two dish, red dish, blue dish. Ready for an icy wrap?
Let's do this.
If your soup is missing something, no sweat, my flamingo. You just sprinkle in a little bit of Sprigatito. And if your plate is looking sad and done sparse, just tear up some tarantula. It isn't that harsh. Vroom, vroom, there's a rubber room for all your baddies as we drive to these Pokemon tubes. I scream tail as these iron hands come over me. Those iron juggalists, exactly what I like to see. Slithering, lay back, Excalibur by the pool. And crack a bottle, let your body waddle. Don't be a sleep title, just hit the lotto. Cause this podcast is gold, it's as hot as a capsicum too. So let's kick back, cans crack, for I choose you.
We gotta eat in this Pokemon world. I choose you, the greatest podcast of them